today's topic is our end-to-end project, which is petrol demand forecasting for retail stores, which is very essential to know the data science project with a real industry project. So let's start with introduction. So before starting, we should know what is demand forecasting, which helps the retailers not only to predict the future sales. Obviously, we are predicting the next sales in the future weeks, future days, future year, but not only the predicting the future set but also predict based on the patterns, trends and seasonality or the historical patterns or the historical values of the data. We can predict the accurately forecasting the demand. Okay, it enables us to have a inventory management better. How we can reduce the stock outs, we can reduce the overstock. So if we have a better planning in our inventory, then we can make our demand forecasting in a better way, and it can be useful for the business purposes. And we can use all statistical modeling like ARIMA model, SARIMA model. We'll see in the series of this our project. And also LSTM, which is a deep learning model, long short term memory. And the best will demonstrate as SARIMA and LSTM, which is best suited for the retail demand forecasting. So in today's session of the today's video, we'll start with the stage one, step by step, that is data cleaning and pre-processing. So let's learn our petrol data set first, which involves understanding the data. So petrol product ID, code, warehouse, which is store, product category, date on which it has been delivered, order demand on that date, the store is open or not, whether for that product ID there was a promo or not, there was a state holiday, school holiday on that particular date, and the petrol price on that particular day. So let's go to the data sheet. So we have already real data set, the retail data set of the petrol demand product. So we have product ID, you can see here. These are the product IDs and this is the product code and this is a store warehouse and the category of that product. There are some are missing values like a not a number. There may be blank rows that will resolve later. First we'll understand what all columns we have features and date on which date. So we have a from 1st Jan, okay, that is 2024. Okay, 1st Jan, means Jan means this is the first month, then day, then year. Okay, third date of January, January 1st, 01 means first month. Okay, 2024, in that format it has been taken. And order demand on that date is 16,000. Okay, so like that we have. And open, particular that store is open or not. If 1 means it is open, 0 means not. Promo, promo means whether for particular that product ID, no, there was a promo or not, like advertised or not. 0 means no promo. There was a holidays or not, whether a state holiday or a school holiday. 0 means no holidays. Petrol price, 91 was a petrol price on that particular date for these products. Okay, similarly we have a lakhs together of, I can show you that we have a lakhs together of values. I'm just running fast so I can come back. See a 1,69,212 rows of product ID and code we have, and with 11 columns of data. Okay, let's have a direct experiment. I'll go back here. So let's experiment with the Google Colab. Just a minute. Just a minute. It is not getting open here. Let's go to our Google Colab. I already made it ready. So let's open that. And even I'll show you. If you don't have Google Colab, just in the Google, you just type Google Colab. If you don't have account, you can make it. See, collab.research.google.com. Just go there. I already account. If you don't have, you just sign up as like creating your account as like similar to Gmail. Okay, it is where you can make a Python notebook here. If you want to open new notebook, you can open new notebook. I already have a up. If you want upload from your browser, you can upload it. Okay, if you have some recent notebooks, that also you can open it. Okay, so I'll just check the recent notebook here. No notebook it is showing. Just let me check. File, open notebook. Yes, I have a recent notebook. Let me open that. Give me a minute. Yeah, it's getting open. Actually, I have opened in my another account of tech concepts. Let's switch into that account first. Just a minute. It is taking place. Oh, it is asking for a Reddit access. I hope can I run it or not? No, this is not required. My notebook. Ah, this is my notebook. Better I'll open my Gmail first, so it will not be difficult. I switch into my tech concepts, so it will not be difficult. Give me a minute, just a minute. I switch to tech concepts only. So let's Google Collab. Yeah, okay, it's open now. Okay, so I hope you already know how to open it. It is same like your Jupyter you are using. Just make it a file name with the extension .ipynb. And for writing text, you can make a add text cell like this. If you want to write a code, you can make a plus code, that is inserting the code cell below. Let's start with the petrol demand forecasting dataset cleaning, which demonstrate the date parsing errors as well as cleaning all the dataset feature if it has a missing values. Okay, and for a temporary, you can directly upload your file, dataset file in the Google Colab only. If you want to make it a permanent saving online, you can save it in a Google Drive. And from google.colab, you can import a drive and mount on it. That is two line steps. You can just Google it, you'll get it. That's very simple. And I already uploaded. If you want to upload once again, you just go to upload to session storage. Okay, and whatever dataset I'll give you in the description the link of the dataset as well as the collab file link from the online of my account. You can access it, you can use it, and you start working on it. Okay, so I already saved here. I'll not make it again. You just do that. Okay, it's already there, and you can copy the path like this. Okay, so let's start with our coding. So first we'll say important libraries pandas. Let's take the pandas as a data manipulation and data analysis. So we'll take into our Python environment by using the import pandas as PD. As PD means a shortcut name. Instead of using pandas, we can use a PD. Okay. Then we'll read the CSV, that cascaded separate value. The file name is in. So pd.read underscore CSV, it is a method to read that CSV file. And inside the this function, you can write the path of it, same path. Okay. So you can copy path and you can save here within the quote because it's in the string like control V. Yes. Once you read it and assign as a data one variable, and then you convert into data frame, because everything we want for our data science or data analysis in the data frame. Data frame is number of rows and column, as you can see here. So wherever you go and just put it a cursor, no, it gives all details about it. It's a two-dimensional size mutable. Means it's a data frame means it makes in the form of rows and column as like your matrix. Okay, so after that, before cleaning, let's check its information of data frame. df.info method, it gives information like how many entries are there, how many columns are there, which columns has which data type, whether it is null or non-null, like that. Let's see that. And I'll just print first 20 because we have a lax together of rows of values. So let's check dot head. Dot head means first 5 value. If I take inside 20 means first 20 value. Okay, let's execute. Yes. See here, before cleaning as it is printed, then pandas in the data frame. Range index is 1,69,211 entries, and it has a total 11 columns, data columns. Columns are product ID, code, warehouse, product category, date, and order demand, open, promo, state holiday, school holiday, petrol price, many more things. And those all are non-null, and obviously we have a lax together of entries. And D type, which is very important, data type of each column. See, a product ID is a float, code, warehouse, category, date in object, order demand is in float data type, open, promo in integer, state holidays, school holiday in object and integer type, and petrol price is float. You have to understand which we want to convert into which type for the which data manipulation and analysis. So you can observe here date is in the object type that we need to convert into date type format. Okay, we need to convert into date time format which can be useful for the next purposes. Okay, and we are making the forecasting with respect to date, so time series forecasting is very mandatory here. Okay, let me remind you once again, time series forecasting is usually done for the forecasting with respect to time based or a date based we are making it here. Okay, so first 20 elements 0 to 19. Okay, so we can just see product IDs, product code. Some are missing values like a not a number like that. So we'll check it out that. So you can see here how are the columns of the features. Okay, so let's come. First, we'll convert date into our date time format with the help of the method pd.to underscore date time. This is a method to convert into date time format. Inside that function, we'll write a df of date. Okay, and errors equal to coerce to make that errors in the exact format as it is required. Okay, and we'll infer, make it in the as it is format which is required for the date time as true to make it as it is true. Again, after date conversion, let's check again information whether it has been converted or not. Yes, it has been converted. So you can see here in the date, it is date time data type. Okay, this is very much required if you are working on a date. Okay, and let's check the missing values now because we just checked manually here. NaN are there many for many features. Let's check it with the missing values print. We have a method is null, df.isNull function to check how many missing values are there, and to get the total number of missing values in each particular column we can take a dot sum as well. Okay, then we'll execute it. Yes. See, product ID has one missing value, code has one, warehouse has five, product category has five, date has 1 lakh of missing values. Means something format is missing, something is not correctly managed. We can fill with some what we can say it's a feasible solution, means we can forward fill, backward fill, because the date series wise we are taking, so we can best go for forward fill or backward fill. That is best suited for filling the date. Okay, order demand, there are 4 missing values, and in the petrol price 3 missing values. Okay, before going to understanding, we'll understand what all samples we have in the date. So we will make it as a date dot sample of 20, means 20 samples. Let's check it what all different types of date format is there, and to make it in the list dot to list. Okay, so let's call that dot sample with a dot to list. See here, some are in exact format and some are as showing as NAT, means not a time. Okay, so there are many more things. So first we'll make it as it is in the string format type, which is required like a year, month, date. Okay, what we do, date column dot dt dot strf time is string format time, which is year, month, date. Okay, what we do, percentage year, percentage month, percentage d. This is a format. If you give it, make it to be in the format of date format. Okay, let's run once again. I already made it run, but once again I'll show you. Once again we'll check the missing values. I hope it remains same. Yes, it remained same. Let's start with, so dot tail means last 20 also we can check it. Your last 20 we have all at a name, not a number, but still missing values are there lags together. Let's handle those missing values with the date now. So what I'll do, first, we already did as date time format. Okay, once again we can check it. Dot to date time, df of date and errors equal to coerce. Then we'll fill with as a forward fill. The method is forward fill. Okay, we can fill with a forward filling. Forward filling means if the values are missing, those are replaced by the forward value of that column. Means next value of that column, which whatever are their next value, no, that will be replaced by the missing values. How to do that? Df of date dot fill na of method equal to forward fill. In place equal to true means it is permanently replacing it. Even same thing you can do for the backward fill with the help of method b fill. Okay, let's execute. Yes, it's running. If some warning is also, you can ignore that, or initially you can make a ignore warning. You can filter that. So data type, if you want to check, yes. See, sorry, is null if you have applied for only date now. See, it is showing 0 now. Everything was replaced by forward filling values of the next in the date column. Okay, and we have few more missing values in product ID code and all. No, date we have resolved, but remaining are there that we'll solve with again forward fill, backward fill, because we with respect to date we want to do, so we cannot take the randomly replacement of mean value or a median value, so we'll go for forward fill. For product ID, I'm filling with the dot fill na as a method as f fill, and same for warehouse, dot fill na method as backward fill, also it is efficient. And for order demand, you can go for forward fill, and for promo is in the form of only 0 and 1, so we can take which is most frequently used promo, whether or not, for all the different type of product code and id. So mode, it shows the most frequently used, so that will take as a dot mode. Okay, wherever there are 0 and 1, you can understand that. And petrol price you can take interpolate as well, because it is most accurate than the forward fill. So interpolate means it gives a particular accurate value which is on that making as a straight line which is surrounding the data points. So you can either make a forward fill or a interpolate method. Yes, it is done. Even I'll show you any one you can do, but I'm showing both. You can make a dot interpolate method as linear. Okay, I already replaced by forward will, but you can apply later this as well also if it is relevant for you. And code and categories left, that also you can make forward fill or backward fill. Let's check whole data frame, any missing values there or all, everything is resolved. Yes, everything is showing 0 means there are 0 missing values, means everything is cleaned and structured now. Okay, so all columns got cleaned. To move for a further visualization and feature engineering, that we'll see in the next video in our project series. Okay, let's save into the CSV file. How to save it? df.to underscore CSV cleaned petrol demand.csv index equal to false, not required, so make it as a false. If you require, make it true. And print CSV file is saved. Once again I'll execute. See, it has been saved here. Okay, I hope this is you got in detail how we have made our cleaning process. We have many things to go in this next: visualization, feature engineering, how to go for building the model, which all algorithm is required for demand forecasting with a petrol type of product, which is crucial for supply chain optimization, how to avoid the shortage of the product as well as cost saving. Let's see in the next video.